So Call of Duty Black Ops 6 took away a controversial yet cheap weapon. Let's talk about it. All right, y'all, we're back. And today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Black Ops 6 taking away a very controversial weapon that's been giving people headaches in a cheap manner. Yes, I said it, a cheap manner. Absolutely, I don't care. And I'm actually happy about it. Some of you may be upset, but I will deal with it. But before we get started with today's video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment some on the video, and help me get to 10K subs, man. Roll to 10K subs. Y'all know what it is, man. Let's get to it. All right, shout outs to Game Rant. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 ditching controversial weapon. Shout outs to Daniel Morris for the article. Let's see, key takeaways. Riot Shield won't be in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 at launch, to the relief of many players. Absolutely. There's no guarantee that the Riot Shield won't return in a future update, but it has rarely featured in Treyarch games. Treyarch is consistent in producing excellent games within the Call of Duty franchise. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 has revealed that the controversial Riot Shield will not be in the Call of Duty game at launch. While there's no guarantee that the Riot Shield won't be added to Call of Duty Black Ops 6 further down the line, launch players can be safe in knowledge that it won't be there to frustrate them on day one. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is set to be Treyarch's latest effort in the long-running franchise, with its previous being 2020's Black Ops Cold War. When looking at the best Call of Duty games, many believe that Treyarch is the most consistent developer working on the franchise, having often produced great games without its nearly 2-decade tenure. Yes, thank you. Man, I don't care what none of y'all say, man. Some of y'all was being real cheap with that Riot Shield. And I'm glad that at launch, that's not in the game like immediately though, man, because that was a headache. And don't come up here talking about, oh, maybe you wasn't good enough to beat it. Man, I don't care, man. Get that cheap nonsense up out of here. I understand the purpose of the Riot Shield, but to just run up on people and just to hold that mug without fighting, and then like, oh man, and sometimes the grenade wouldn't even help, wouldn't even work in the situation. Now I do understand that the sticky grenade, if you throw the sticky grenade on a Riot Shield, it blows them up and then you can kill them or whatever. But that doesn't, like, let's say you don't have a sticky grenade all the time and then you run up on a team full of Riot Shields that you can't get through to. Because somebody will have the Riot Shield and then somebody behind them will have a sniper rifle. You're trying to get through you're basically trying to fight off the Riot Shield and then somebody pops you with a sniper. Get that cheap nonsense out of here. I don't care. All right, recently, Treyarch revealed the full list of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 weapons. The gamers have noticed one massive omission: the Riot Shield. First introduced in 2009's Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, it has since reappeared in several Infinity Ward and Sledgehammer game titles since. However, it only showed up in one Treyarch Call of Duty, Black Ops 2, back in 2012. This would suggest its absence from the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 weapon list isn't a total surprise, but it will be a welcome change given its prevalence in the last few Modern Warfare games. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is removing the Riot Shield. Love it. Love it, man. Check out the pictures. Bam. Y'all see it? Not a Riot Shield in sight. Let's go. I love it. Not a Riot Shield in sight. But I will say this though, man. I already know it's gonna be another cheap weapon within the game. It's always, people always, that's one thing about games. That's what, you know what? That's one thing about great players. Outside of skill, they will find a cheap way to exploit players and the game until they patch, until, you know, Call of Duty or whatever game developer, they patch that glitch up, or they patch whatever the issue is up that people are going to complain about eventually. I'm telling you, man, the great players will find a way to do cheap things in games that annoy people. That's what makes them great. They find every little thing and they master everything when it comes to a game. But yeah, though, man, I can't wait till October 25th. I hope you guys preloaded Call of Duty Black Ops 6 to your respective consoles, so you're ready for launch October 26th. Let's get back to it. Throughout the history of Call of Duty series, the Riot Shield has caused plenty of frustration for players. Gamers are always looking for new ways to counter the Riot Shield in Call of Duty games, as there's nothing more annoying than a player walking forward, blocking all the bullets in their path, and getting a free melee kill. Some players even lie prone with the Riot Shield on their back, making it almost impossible to kill them with, anything other than a well-placed grenade, the sticky grenade. There's no doubt that the removal of the Riot Shield will come as great news to many players, even if some will, lament being unable to frustrate others with it anymore. I'm with it. I'm rocking with it. As Call of Duty Black Ops 6 release date rapidly approaches, Activision and Treyarch are really ramping up the information drops about the upcoming game. Everything seen from the game so far has looked great, and the reception from the recent open beta has largely positive too. It seems like it will be a real crowd pleaser, underlined by the recent news of Call of Duty Black Ops 6 is bringing back the original version of Nuketown. Shouts to Nuketown, man. I can't wait to play that map. Those who played the 2010 original know why it became so popular in the first place, and will be delighted to see it make it a return. Let's see, anything else? Are there any comments? Okay, so yeah, so there's no comments on this. All right, my thoughts. I am glad Call of Duty and this developer, Treyarch, hasn't brought the Riot Shield to Call of Duty Black Ops 6 at launch. It may return in the future, but Treyarch has a history of not having the Riot Shield in the games outside of, Black Ops. Wait, let me see, which was it? Outside of Call of Duty, when was the last time the Riot Shield was in a Treyarch produced? Yeah, Call of Duty Black Ops 2 in 2012. I'm glad that it's not going to be in this game because it's too early for the cheapness, man. It's too early for the cheap gameplay. Let everybody get a chance to enjoy the game first before you bring the cheap gameplay in it. Don't frustrate people off the jump, man. Like, come on, man. I don't care what y'all say, man. I'm with it. I'm glad that they don't got it though, but I do want to know like what other cheap weapons are going to be in the game, because there always are. There's always going to be something that's going to exploit the gameplay of certain game modes and stuff though, man. It's gonna be here though. Cheap gameplay isn't going anywhere, but it might not be cheap gameplay in some of you guys' eyes. If it's a part of the game, then you're gonna keep doing it. So I get it. You know, a win is a win, a W is a W, Riot Shield is a Riot Shield, but the Riot Shield will not be in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 at launch. Deal with it. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about the Riot Shield being taken away from Call of Duty Black Ops 6 temporarily, or just for now, or it might be permanently. Let me know. Are you okay with it not being in Black Ops 6? Should the Riot Shield be in Call of Duty Black Ops 6? Let me know in the comments right now. But you already know it's Dude-Man's Architect Mr. J with another video. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, like, comment, share. Until next time, peace.
The Cold War is over.
My guess is that they're planning a spectacle of some kind. Something that'll scare the hell out of people.
Woo. Oh yeah, that's definitely got to be about 9/11 coming up. Definitely.
2 weeks ago against Saddam Hussein. They're taking out as many strategic targets from the air as possible.
That's crazy.
It's a biological weapon. And they put this in Saddam's hands too?
Isn't that your friend?
The nature of our enemy is unclear now.
Oh, y'all gotta play this, man.
They would kill each one of you given the open shot.
Time we had a chat.
Jeez. October 25th.
Pre-order the vault.